I think a lot of times in our lives we don't have the things that we want because we haven't asked for them, or we've asked in a way that's selfish. And there's probably been times in my life where I lacked things that I needed for the same reason, or because I was afraid to ask. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7 to ask, seek, and knock. To ask and it'll be given to you, seek and you'll find it, knock and the door will be open. Now that doesn't apply to just material things in our lives, but it does in part. And spiritual things, emotional needs, the stuff that we need in our lives, and in some cases the things that we want, God has them prepared already. He sees what we need. He saw what we needed far before we were born. He knew what you were going to need today, what I was going to need today, and He prepared those things before we ever knew we needed them. And I mean, other places in the Bible, we know, we can read that He knew us before we were born. He knows what we need before we ever ask. And He's a really good dad. Jesus even goes on to say that what kind of father, knowing that their child needs something, would give them something instead of what they need? I mean, if one of my kids is hungry and I have bread, wouldn't I give them bread, or would I give them a rock? I mean, it's nonsense to imagine me doing that or you doing that if you're a parent. And so why in the world would we think of God that way? He knows what we need and He wants to provide for us because we're His children and He loves us so much. So today, ask for something that you have in your that special place in your mind where you keep things that you just want, that you're sort of afraid to ask, or maybe at the end of your prayer you just drop it in and, God, if you would, please give me a whatever that is in your life. Go ahead and ask for it. If it's something material, ask for it. If it's healing, ask for that. If it's an emotional thing, ask for it. If it's something spiritual, go ahead and ask for it. And believe, because God isn't hoping He can come up with it. He has everything you need already. He's waiting for you to ask. He's waiting for you to look for it. He's waiting for you to knock on the door and find Him standing there with everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever needed, and holding it for the perfect time when it's going to be just right for your life. So go ahead, ask, seek, and knock.